Hey everybody, Movie Fan Z here. So the last review I'm going to give you for tonight is 1988's Coming to America. So this movie, you're introduced to Prince Akeem, who lives in Zamunda, and he is a pampered prince, and like he's at the age of 21, he is already going to be assigned a wife based on him being the prince. But he wants to go out in the world and find a woman for himself that wants him more than just his title. So he decides to head to Queens to try to find a woman with his servant, I guess, or like his second in command, Semi. So there's a big cast in this. Let's get to it. Eddie Murphy plays Prince Akeem. You have Arsenio Hall, who plays Semi. You have Shayna Headley, who plays Lisa McDowell, who is the love interest in the movie. You have John Amos, who plays Cleo McDowell, who is Lisa's father and owns McDowell's, kind of a take on McDonald's, that the Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall work at. You have James Earl Jones, who plays King Jaffe Joffer, Akeem's father, and Matt Sinclair, who plays Queen Aeolian, who is Akeem's mother. And this is directed by John Landis, whose filmography includes Animal House, The Blues Brothers, and Trading Places. Now, as far as ratings go, it has the lowest is a 47 on Metacritic, a 7.1 on IMDb, a 73 Rotten Tomatoes critic score, and an 85 Rotten Tomatoes audience score. To be honest, I find this movie, after rewatching it, to be overrated. My biggest criticism with this movie, and that's the thumbs down, is that it doesn't, it tries to do too much, and it just doesn't seem believable enough. There's a scene early on in the movie where they're introducing the woman that would be his wife in Zamunda, and it goes into this huge production, and it just seems like, is that really necessary? And also, it's just, there's not for it being a comedy, to me, it just didn't have enough comedy in it. And part of the comedy in there, I forgot to mention earlier, is that Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall play multiple characters in this that are kind of supposed to be the comic relief as well. Now, the only thumbs up I will give this movie. Oh, and the story is okay. It's not great, but okay. The only thumbs up I'll give is Eddie Murphy. He's the only thing that is good in this movie. Yes, you have James Earl Jones in here. You have some other actors and actresses, but Eddie Murphy is the only reason to really watch this movie. So overall, I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5. Again, I just feel like it could have done more, and it just didn't. But that is my review for 1988's Coming to America. Come back next time for another review. This is Movie Fan Z signing off. Have a good night.